Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm gonna show you how I was able to make around 600-700 on my Express account and then 1500 on my new eValve account I have. Um, if you enjoy this video, like and subscribe right now. Bang 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 bang. Appreciate all the support and stuff like that. First, I'm gonna show you guys the live trades and live executions, maybe sped up a bit, but just so you can see like it really did happen. And okay, so here's the live trade. All right, so now I'm going to do a little trade recap on how I got my bias and how I kind of got what I got. So let's get into it. As you see here, 587 made on the Express. This combine blown. This combine right here, plus 1550. Maybe we can show the calendar. Bought it last Friday. Took some stupid trades, but maybe we'll pass this week. I mean, if we have 2 more of these, we really could kind of pass it, which that would be kind of crazy. That'd be kind of crazy. And then the Express, obviously risking 200 is my new rule. Made 1 to 3 RR, 1 to 2.5 RR, 2.25 secured. Missed out on like $80, $60, but I was willing to risk it, losing like $60 to potentially make like 100 some more. I think one con would have been like worth like 250 or something. Okay, let's lock in. So yeah, doing super good. I mean, after such a bad week last week, just like over risk, kind of wasn't comfortable with the risk, and then come in today and basically make back half of what I lost last week in one trade. Feels good. Feels good. So now going down to the breakdown. Let's see. So going into the market, right, I kind of had 2 draws I was looking at. Right? It's like, what are we doing in the market? That's what you got to look at first. Whoops. What are we doing overall? Well, as you can see, like we're buying up. We generate this liquidity high right here, right? We sell back down into this 4-hour fair value gap, right? And we put in a big SMT. And what do SMTs mean? SMTs mean that we're going to go back higher, right? Like bias is strictly taken off for me and Q, right? So let me erase all these. Bang. Bang. So this is what I'm looking at going into. I say, okay, we sold off, put in this thing right here. We have this bearish 4-hour. For a second, I was about to flip bias, but then I didn't. And I'm like, okay, we have this bearish 4-hour right here. We put in an SMT on the hourly. As you see, this could be like your stop raid, you know, whatever you want to call it. You call it your stop raid. Yada, yada, yada. You see we buy up. If we were to look at what down close candles, where's our hourly change in the state? You see we never disrespect our hourly change in the state right before taking this high. So at 9:30, so I'm super bullish off that, right? I'm bullish until this high gets taken. That's kind of the dilemma there. It looks like my original entry still would be in play. But back to what matters. Market open, we sell off right here. We open up right here. We come down. At first, we put in a big SMT right here for a second, and I thought maybe we were gonna hold these lows, right? But we didn't. But then we ended up following and selling off with it. So we come down and take literally all this liquidity right here. All this liquidity gets grabbed, right? And then we have all of these like relative equal highs. Like look at all these highs. You just have like, how many highs is this? 1, 2, like 3 hours worth of just like consolidation. You have kind of an AMD accumulation, manipulation, distribution, right? On the hourly, we have our market maker buy model, right? Bang. Market maker buy model internally. What are we looking at? We come back down to this 4-hour invert or 4-hour gap. We sell off. We don't really break any structure to the downside. We had a 5-minute. We didn't even have a 5-minute CISD. We opened this 5-minute bearish gap right here, right? So I took 2 entries, 2 main entries. We have this bearish gap right here, right? So on my E valve, I'm gonna be more aggressive, right? And I'm gonna be open to just kind of taking the first setup I can find. So we take all this liquidity. Since I am bullish, I'm okay with taking this entry because I am bullish, right? So we have this like this. This is the first entry on the E valve. Get filled like right there-ish. I think right here, honestly. Stops here. Targeting, it was like the mid. I just was trying to make max profit. Doped up and I'm fucked up. It was like right here. Basically, made my 1500 bang. So now one of my rules though I have is unless we have news at 10, if news is at 10, I'm gonna wait till after 10 to trade. If news is prior to 10, if there's no news, I will trade at 950 the macro because that's what I expect to see the volume. And like obviously price needs to be clear. But basically we get this inverse, we come back, we respect it. We end up getting a 3-minute or 2-minute change in the state. I know I said like no more lower time frame entries, but if the bias is clear, the bias is clear in my opinion. So we end up getting like this 2-minute change in the state right here, right? Right, so once we continue to respect these things, we accumulate, respect this gap right here, buy back up without taking these highs yet. So I enter long on this fair value gap right here, this 1 minute, right? Bullish 1 minute. I put my stops at these lows. Now, could I have gotten stopped? Yes, but I didn't want to have a 50-point stop loss. You know, wasn't really looking for that because like this is barely, I mean, that's what's going to protect your trade, right? And definitely not get stopped out. But I don't know. I didn't like it. So what do? I put my stop at the wick that respected the bearish imbalance. Luckily, we do not get stopped. We come down and draw down for only about, 10 minutes maybe. And then we just slowly buy up over time. I take 3 cons off here. I had 4. I was holding the last one for this external low because I was willing to give up 30 points to maybe secure an extra 60. Right, and it looks like we're probably going to go to those highs. It's just maybe not at this second. We'll make this our DOL. So yeah, those were the entries on the trades. Pretty clear. I want to make like a LRL thing. Low range, low resistance liquidity run. But put it in the middle. Put it up top. Because this is important. A resistance, right? And that's why we're kind of flying through those levels. We come up clear AMD. I mean, it's pretty clear setup in my opinion. I think we're going to go all the way up here. I believe that my entry probably would have held us all the way up there, but I got in, got out, got my 100 points. As you see, made, 600 on, I'm going to say both 700 title just because. 600 here, 1,500 on this Express, so I'm up about 1.2%, 1.25. Yeah, risked like 600-700, one trade. Kind of what I'm doing. Maybe try to pass this account, get a payout at the end of the month is my goal. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate if you liked and subscribed. Join my Discord, link in the description. Thank you guys so much. Keep grinding, and God bless.